Hello, welcome back to Pat&Acl lab. As we mentioned on previous video that we still have a lot to implement on this lab. However, we will gradually introduce many essential configurations to the network, either for security reasons or maybe for traffic control. Okay, now on this video let's us configure port address translation. Someone may ask, why not network address translation? Well, we still have upcoming videos that will illustrate more about NAT and access lists, such as standard, extended and named access list. The first step in any NAT configuration is to define the inside and outside interfaces. Well, in this lab, we're gonna be configuring branch A exit serial interface as IP NAT outside, then on fast Ethernet 0/0 and fast Ethernet 1/0 as IP NAT inside. We now need to create an access control list that will include local, private, hosts, or networks. This ACL will later on be applied to the NAT service command, effectively controlling the hosts that will be able to access the internet. Let's use the standard access list. Our main purpose as we apply these configs, we willing to allow any private networks that passes through the exit serial interface on branch A to be translated with single IP address but with different port numbers. Also, we willing to only allow one host address to access secure shell online VTY towards branch A. No one else in the network should SSH to the router. Now let's have a look. Let's execute do show running configs to see all applied configs, and then execute do show IP interface brief command to see interface's status of branch or router. Remember, we only execute preceding do command because we are on a global config mode. Well, branch or router has three directly connected interfaces: serial 2/0 towards ISP, fast Ethernet 0/0 towards multilayer switch 1 and fast Ethernet 1/0 towards multilayer switch 2. Remember, on local facing interfaces we configure those interfaces as IP NAT inside, and on interface facing ISP interface we configure serial as IP NAT outside. As we create an access list, remember they use first match logic and there is an implicit deny any at the end of the access list. This means that if on your sequence numbers we list host or network we willing to permit, the rest that are not listed will be denied. Also, if on sequence number 10 we willing to deny a certain host or network, the rest will be denied unless if manually permitted on an access list group. We have inside local trying to reach an ISP router as outside global via inside global, so all egress towards ISP from branch at inside locals, they assign an IP address of 10.10.10.2 with different port numbers from each end host devices. This means the translation has taken place to hide private addresses while reserving the public address space. Lets us send traffic from different clients and host devices to see the translation as the traffic pass through serial interface on branch or router. Of course, the command used to verify the address translation is show IPNet translation on privilege mode, and on global config mode is do show IPNet translation. Let's also restrict anyone else on the network to try and access this router except a specific host from IT department. Don't worry, we will start from the beginning about all these configuration topics. We will test each client PCS if they can SSH to branch a router. The connection must not be established. Remember, SSH and Telnet uses TCP connection, so if the restriction made towards the SSH server on router, then three-way handshake will be incomplete. This means only the selected specific host on IT department can securely connect to router using SSH. We will show how to enable SSH and Telnet on VTY lines on upcoming video, as it not enabled by default. Well, this video has come to an end. Thank you very much for watching. I hope this video was informative. Please like, share and subscribe to our channel Pat&Acl Lab. Don't miss out the upcoming video.